Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we are going to do a little bit of online racing. So we're going to do 4 online races and we're going to use the Bulldog today in A class. This was a reward car, so massively overpowered. I think it was over 700 performance points, but it's so difficult to drive and use all that power, so I've actually put a lot of armour on to reduce that performance slightly. Okay, first race is going to be Bonebreaker Valley. 8 laps around the Bonebreaker Valley then, using this Bulldog. 13 of us in the race. Just obviously want to try and stay out of trouble in I can. As I say, I've tuned this vehicle up with a reasonable amount of armour, so it is fairly strong, because like I say, it's without that it is just so powerful that you can't get the power down. That's the problem. It's great having all that power, but you can't transfer it through to the ground without the wheels spinning, and it's so hard to keep control of the car, even just trying to drive in a straight line. So yeah, now I've put a lot of armour on, it's a little bit more easy to drive. I've also got all the difficulty settings set to full as well, which has helped. As I say, without that, very difficult to drive. So yeah, excellent power on these long straights, but not great at cornering either. Not great at all. It oversteers a lot. I mean, I've got the brake balance in the middle. Maybe I could have changed that, but instead of doing that, I'm just trying to steer and then use a little bit of handbrake to swing the back end round when I need to. Reasonable start up into 4th place. And obviously on this track there are, obviously you've got the jumps, but there are long straights, so we can use our power a little bit. Just got to watch obviously as we keep going back down these straights into the oncoming traffic. Big hit there, but that car got away with it slightly. Let's follow these 2 round. Can I nick a place here? Yeah, up into 2nd. There's the leader just going over on the opposite side. We need to find a gap here. Ooh, wrecked that car. Got held up a little bit, but not too bad. We're still fairly close to these lead 3 in front of us. Back as we were before, in fact, really. Behind 2nd and 3rd, and the leader just ahead. A few wrecked cars now, which is good. Means less moving vehicles to avoid as we come back down the straight every time. Doing a reasonable job of keeping up with this lead group. It's always the same though. I seem to be pulling the gap back slightly on the straight sections, but then dropping back slightly as we have to slow down for the corners. Up into 3rd now, and there's a big hit there as well. Leader is only still a couple of seconds ahead. In fact, there's the lead 2 side by side. Two laps left then. They're having a real good battle, those lead 2. They've gone different opposite directions here. We're going to follow this one. Let's see who comes out in the lead. Got about 5 seconds back to 4th place. Oh, one swung wide there. Can I get around the outside maybe? Oh, slung it in a bit quick there. They've both gone round to the right, the lead 2. Let's go around this way, see if we can maybe get another place. That marker, don't get in the way. Oh, we've got a run here. Can we get up alongside? Right behind 2nd place. I don't think we're going to have enough though. No, not quite. 3rd place, really good race though. Nice close one. Let's have a look at the lap times. Reasonable lap time, yeah. Pretty competitive with the others. Fairly close. For today's second online race, we are going to be at the Retinedo. Okay, 8 laps around here, 15 of us. I'm right at the back, of course. As is often the case, the grid order's decided on your performance points of the car, so I'm going to be at the back of the grid every time, I would have thought. But that's probably not a bad place to be on Retinedo. I'm going to hang back. There's one spun round early. Let's try and miss the chaos in the middle, get a good run through. Yeah, we're already up to 9th place in doing that. Obviously as the field spreads out, then it's you've just got to go with it, but certainly to start with we can time these crossovers a lot better and avoid all the worst of the traffic, hopefully. Yeah, same again. It's definitely a theme of the Bulldog. I've got really good straight line speed through here. Obviously if I can time it to miss the cars in the middle, but round these corners is not easy. I could ride the banks a bit more, but to be honest I'm not confident that I wouldn't tip the Bulldog over if I did that. So yeah, getting around these corners is not easy, and again I'm really having to use a little bit of handbrake just to get the back end round. Ooh, just missed the back of that one. We are up into 4th place now. Not doing badly at all. Leader's about 5-6 seconds ahead of us. That was our fastest lap there as well. Again, a good gap. We've not had any major crashes yet, which is always the key on having a good race round here. Halfway stage then, and we're up into 2nd place and only 2 or 3 seconds behind the lead. I'm guessing that is the leader just ahead of us. If they got through clear, yeah, they've gone the other way and got through clear. Yeah, you can see sort of the time up to the leader sort of increasing and decreasing as we go through the different sections there. Yeah, they pull away on this straight section. I then pull the time back up to here, up to this point where I brake, where they're accelerating down the straight section, and then it extends out again. Overall though, the time does seem to be going up. It's about 5-6 seconds now on average, I'd say. It has just dropped slightly, so maybe they had a crash. No, it's jumped up again. Car behind us is only 3 or 4 seconds behind, so need to keep going. That might be them there, that might be 3rd place. Last lap then. Just got to get over this crossover one more time now. Ooh, we're through. Leader must be just about to go over the line any second. Yep, there they are through. Just missed that back marker, and we are through for 2nd place. That's not too bad. What was our lap time round like there? Again, fairly competitive actually, not a bad lap time compared with the others. Okay, let's have a go on the Speedway Raceway. 6 laps around here, 16 cars. Let's see how the Bulldog handles round here. Oh, got a good run there up the inside. A lot of cars went wide there. It's very easy to get pushed wide. This is obviously a dangerous slow corner. There's a few gone inside there. I'm guessing they're going to have to reset. I'm on the inside for this corner as well, which is probably a good place to be. Very dangerous to be on the outside of that one. Don't want to spin that hammerhead round in front of me if I can. Oh, I've got caught though. Can I get around the back of there? Yeah, that's it. That chicane is quite tricky in this car. Just managed to nip round the back of that spun one though. Up into 5th place, and those two are having a bit of a tussle. Can I get my back end round here? Yeah, it just doesn't steer well at all. It's very, it really oversteers this car. Again, having to use the handbrake on some of the tighter corners. Obviously this one's fine, can just drift it wide. Leader is about 5 seconds ahead actually, so overall pace is not too bad. Obviously we've got some reasonable straight sections like this where we can use our power. Pulled a little gap back now to the car behind us. They're only 2 or 3 seconds behind, but at least that means we can turn into some of these corners and brake for them with a little bit of confidence. Just drifted a little bit wide there. That's allowed that car behind to close up slightly. What are we now? Yeah, still about 5 seconds down from the leader. So we have got half decent pace around here. It's just, oh, I think they made a bit of a lunge there. That was the car behind me just coming into view at the bottom of the screen. Nearly clipped my back end. Have they lost any time? No, they're still right behind me. I was hoping the fact they missed and went slightly wide might have meant they'd drop back slightly, but they're still just about there. At least that car resetting might get in their way now. No, it's still only a couple of seconds behind. Leader's now about 7 seconds ahead. Right, 2 laps to go then as we come over the line. Are they going to try the same again here? They're probably just slightly too far behind to take a lunge that time. They were about 3 seconds coming into that corner. Closed up slightly here though, hopefully not quite close enough. We're still a couple of seconds back from the car in front of us. Right, get the power down. They've both hit the barrier there on the outside, so that slowed them down. That's allowed me to close right up behind them. Still about 3 seconds back to the car behind, 2 or 3 seconds, something like that, but I'm right in behind third place now. They've both run wide. I've run wide a little bit as well, not quite as much. Right behind third place as we come round the last few corners here. Those two are having a bit of a battle. They're going to push each other off. They've both gone wide. Can I nip up the inside? Maybe gain another place? Whoa, I've got spun round though. Just about hold it. Get the power down. Oh, I thought I was going to lose it there. Just managed to hold the spin though and quickly accelerate. Third place in the end. Yeah, good race that one. Not too bad a lap time. Not quite as fast as some of the quickest ones, but reasonable. We're going to be at the Motor City circuit then for the next one. Okay, 3 laps around here then. 15 of us in this race. You would have thought with some of the long straights in this track that it might be well suited to this car. Obviously we've got the jumps though, it's that version of the track, so that might take away any advantage that I might have got. Right, let's get a good entry into this straight and now use the power. Yeah, we've got really good power up here. Oh, just clip the barrier there. Let's get it out over this jump. Ah, I've got clipped sideways. Can I control it? Yeah, managed to get it straight. Around this corner. Oh, I've got clipped on the back end. Damn. Oh, that's my front spoiler gone. And now I've been clipped into the other side. Managed to hit the barrier on both sides. That's really annoying because that was looking to be a good start. Got clipped sideways going over that jump and managed to control it, but then got tapped on the back end again. Now I've been driven into the side barrier again. This is not a good start. They've gone backwards. Can I nip round the back? Just about. Right, can we start going? No, they're underneath me. Damn. Yeah, this if you get hit from the side, I think that's a weakness of the Bulldog. It's gonna go over. Oh, I'm right in this backpack again. This has not been a good start at all. I'm getting absolutely bullied. Let's sling it round here into that one. Leader's already 26 seconds ahead. This has not been a good start at all. Oh, getting hit from behind now from this one. Yeah, they've pushed their way through. Can I take them on the straight? No, they're just driving across the front of me. God, we're just, this is not good, we're just wasting so much time. Let's see if we can slam them into the barriers. I've got to get away from this car somehow. I either want them to drive ahead or us get ahead. They're over on this side, over on their back now, so we can get past finally. Right, can we have a bit of a clear lap for the first time in this race? We're way down in 13th, leaders 37 seconds ahead now. Not even a chance really to see what this car can and can't do on this track. Right, got to get on the brakes quick here because we have got a lot of speed. Managed to get it round up alongside this one. Slight clip as I went past. Right, can I get round this corner without getting slammed into the side? Right, might have a bit of clean racing now. How far ahead is the car in front? This is it right here. That is the car in front. This is for position. I'll see if I can get around this next corner clean. Again, we've got a good straight there. We've got the jumps, but I'm going to nip round the outside. That'll help with the speed as well. I'm going to try and take the two lower halves of the jumps if I can. Yeah, always try and take the lower halves of the jumps if possible. It's quick, obviously. Sometimes though it's a bit dangerous swerving across, so it just depends. Made up a few places then towards the end of this second lap. Start of the last lap. Leader's about 36 seconds ahead, something like that. So looks like if we have got, whoa, just underneath that one. They spun on the ramp, flipped the front end up, and we managed to squeeze underneath. But yeah, it looks like if we have clear laps around here, we have got reasonable pace, but can't really afford to give anyone a 36-second head start though. Sixth place. How far is the car in front? Oh, the car in front's about 13 seconds ahead, so doubt we're going to catch them before the end unless they make a mistake. There's the leader over for a win already. Let's see if we can pull back to this car in front at least. I mean, we are gaining on it really quickly. Whether that is because we've got so much more pace. Can I get across now? Couldn't get across to the lower side of that ramp safely, so I just took the other side. Yeah, we've closed up to that car in front quite quickly. So whether that means we are a lot quicker and we would have caught them maybe with another lap, or maybe they were just taking it easy by that point. Over we come then for a battered and bruised 7th place. Yeah, 1:28 lap for us. That's not really going to threaten the leaders, is it, at all? Well, there we go. Some online racing with the Bulldog. Like I say, it's very powerful, very quick, but it's very hard to get that power down onto the tarmac and control it. And cornering's not great either, so it's a tricky one to use. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and see you soon.